Morning, guys. So I am on my way to go meet a mobile mechanic at my car, which is parked right in front of my job. So what happened is I ended up breaking down about what was it? The day before yesterday. I broke down as soon as I got off the exit. And of course I had to coast my way down to the stop sign right there on the interstate. So that was exciting. So, you know, I gotta say, when it comes to Portland, cops really don't care. You would think that a cop would stop if they saw a car on the interstate and half of the car is on the curb. You would think that, hey, you know, let's go check it out. Let's stop. But no, they didn't give a damn. So, and I was actually trying to flag them down because I knew they could probably help me. But they didn't. So finally, by the time the third cop stopped, we had to flag them down and see if they could help us. So what he ended up doing is, because, you know, I did get some people to help me to try to push it. But the car, I mean, I have such a big SUV that it's hard to push. I mean, 3 people and 4 people couldn't do it. That car is heavy. So when I flagged down this cop, you know, I explained to them the situation and, you know, asked them, hey, can you please help me? And so so that way at least I could get the car off the interstate and, you know, I'm not backing up traffic. So what he was able to do is, because they have those bumpers in front of their cop cars, he was able to push my car up and to the side of the road. So, which was nice, you know, he helped me out. So right now what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm gonna go meet this mobile mechanic. I gotta see what the issue is, because my car all of a sudden just died when I was driving it. So I'm thinking it's the battery or the alternator, or it could be the starter. I don't know what the issue is. So I'm really hoping it's going to be an easy fix. I missed 2 days of work already because of the situation. My daughter too missed 2 days of work because of this. So I really need to get it fixed and figure out what the problem is so I can get back to work. I don't like to miss work if I don't have to. So that's where I'm driving right now. So when I get there, I'll show you the car and everything. Okay. And my car is just over there, which I'm gonna go there. I gotta find a place to park. Let's go this way. So see, there's my car. I mean, it was pretty, and it was in a pretty good location. I wasn't worried about somebody breaking into it. These businesses have pretty good cameras here, so you guys see, there's my job target, and then you have all these surrounding businesses. So like I said, I wasn't really worried about somebody breaking into it. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go inside the car and I'm gonna show you what the car sounds like and the lights that come on. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can kind of see the dashes and the lights that do come on. And so that way you guys can hear the sound as well. So you guys can hear this, but let's see. Oh man, the battery's completely dead. Wow, look at that. I turned the key over. Look at this. Yeah, nothing's even coming on. Never mind. So yesterday when we tried to give it a jump start, the lights and stuff were coming on, and it was making like a click, 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 click sound. Now the battery is completely dead. So that's why I'm really thinking it's the battery. I don't think it's the alternator. So I'm going to wait for this guy to get here, and we will see where we can go from there. Hopefully I can get this car fixed, because I need to get back to work. I can't afford to miss any more days. So we'll see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed that it gets fixed. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's something major, honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's only the battery. You know, sometimes I wish I was a mechanic so I can do this stuff myself. That's the one thing I need to learn, how to do the basic stuff. I need to teach myself how to do an oil change, how to change a tire, how to change the lights in the car, which I pretty much somewhat know how to do it. You know, just learn how to do these basic things so that way I know how to do it. if something like this happens. Now, the battery, you know, that's pretty self-explanatory too, you know. Just unscrew everything that's holding down the battery and take it out, whatever, go buy a new one, put it back in. So, I mean, but there is, you know, just those basic things I just need to learn how to do to save me some money. Now, I know some major stuff I wouldn't be able to do. You need a mechanic for that. So, now the guy that I am meeting right now he is a certified mechanic. I did find him off Facebook. He's a certified mechanic that lives in Vancouver, but he's gonna, you know, since I don't live too far from my job is only like 12 to 15 minutes, you know, depending on traffic from my house to here. So the drive is not bad at all. So he was willing to come down and drive here, and he's gonna take a look at my car and tell me what's wrong with it. But yeah, oh my God, guys, I'm trying not to worry about it. I'm trying not to stress over it, but you know, I need to get it figured out. I'm hoping it's something simple. I do need to move it out of here because when I talked to the security from, you know, since I work at Target, they gave me the number to the guy who patrols the area for these businesses. So I was able to talk to them the day my car broke down and say, hey, my car broke down. It's going to be here for a few days until I get it figured out. So they said it's fine, that I have 3 days. So it's, I have until tomorrow. Sorry if I'm looking everywhere. I'm trying to keep my eye out for this guy. But they said I have 3 days to leave it here before it gets towed. So tomorrow makes it a 3rd day. So I need to get this car moved. So that's why I'm really hoping it's something simple, you know, maybe it's just the battery, whatever. I don't know. Hopefully. Either way, I don't know. I don't know. Even if I can't figure it out, I need to pay for it to get towed back to my place at least. Hopefully it's just the battery, guys. That's what I'm really hoping for. It's stressful, but we'll get things figured out either way. So now I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for this guy to show up. He should be here pretty soon. I tried to start it this morning and the battery is completely dead.
All right.
So
what was it doing when you did it? Just, you were driving it and it just died?
It died right here on this interstate right
And then
here.
was it able to start up fine and then move here again?
No.
No?
It completely died.
So you had it pushed?
Yeah.
So it wasn't even able to crank over?
No, it was just making this tick,
Click,
tick,
click,
tick,
click,
tick,
click,
tick.
click.
Yeah. Oh,
Right over here, right?
it's right there, yeah. And that doesn't stay out, so I got a stick in there if you need one.
Yeah, she looks toast. So you can tell by the color of the windings.
The where?
See the windings right there? How they're a brownish color? Inside that alternator right there.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't notice any, so was your lights like flickering or dimming or anything?
Yeah, they were just kind of doing this like a little weird.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm betting it's probably the alternator.
Really?
Yeah, and you probably need a new battery. Your battery's 5 years old. And that wind is what gets everything.
It's freaking cold. So it could be the alternator. Now he's gonna see if he can start it up, which I don't think it's going to. Yeah, see that clicking noise? It's so cold out here. Freezing.
If you want me to do the work, I'll I'll just incorporate it in and like cut down on the diagnosis fee.
So how much would that cost me?
To do the alternator and the battery, because the battery is obviously easy. It's the alternator that's going to be the problem. I do it for $150.
Are you? Where?
I'm right across the bridge off SR 500. But if you got the parts, I could possibly do it right here.
Okay, so where could I go get the parts? I know the battery I could probably go get from Les Schwab's. It's just 2 miles from here.
Yeah, I mean, if we went and got a battery, this thing would probably start.
So do you want to go get a battery first? And
yeah, we can do that, and then start it up, and then check.
We could go get.
Because if we can go get a battery right now, start it, and then we can check the alternator voltage.
Okay.
And then worst case scenario, I can have you follow me across the bridge to my house.
Okay.
And then drop it off there, and then you can bring me back here to get my van.
Okay, sounds good. So the batteries. So they didn't even have that battery bolted down at all?
No, it's the thing's missing. Should be right here.
Oh, well. Well, at least it's not going anywhere.
Right.
Okay, let's see if it starts up. Oh, I hope so. Yes! Woohoo! That sounds beautiful. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. What do you think?
We could still take it to my house, and I could check it, and then that way it'll at least be out of here, and then you could take dude back his car, or you can bring. Do you think we should just still change it anyway? It's up to you. That's why I said I want to check it first. Okay. But I mean, it could be an intermittent problem. Okay. I just wish that I had my voltmeter on me. I would have checked it right now. But being we're taking it to my house anyways. Okay. Okay, guys. So I just got home from getting the car and running some errands. So the overall, what happened with this car is, like, we ended up taking it back to his place. That's where he ran let me turn on this light. That's where he ran a diagnostic test on the alternator to see if we really needed to change it. I was prepared to change it regardless. So he gave me a call and he said, the alternator is really, really good. It does not need to be changed. So that saved me $190 right there. I was so happy. The only thing, guys, that needed to be changed in the car, all it needed was a new battery. And so he ended up changing the battery for me, and and just basically the cost of the battery, I got it in Portland, which was only $94. I got it there because Portland doesn't have taxes. And then $80 for his labor, which, now come to think about it, I could have saved if I would have known it was just the battery, I could have saved $80 and just installed it myself. So, hold on a second, So, overall, yeah, it could have saved me $80, but, it's good to know for next time. So, I'm going to show you guys now what the car sounds like when you guys first heard it. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the car. She purrs. Everything works. That is awesome. It's all fixed. Yeah, so, and then after we did that, so I took it to Walmart because I know it needed an oil change, and the guy who fixed my car, he said that I might have had an oil leak. Hey guys, sorry, my phone died right in the middle of what I was trying to tell you guys. So what I was saying is, when I left that guy's house after he got done checking everything, he ended up calling me and letting me know, say, hey, I think you might have a small oil leak. So when I was at Walmart, I told Walmart to kind of, since they were doing an oil change for me, I told them that, hey, can you let me know if there's an oil leak and how bad is it? So after waiting for a little bit,
And you know, so finally when it came down to it, the guy at Walmart told me that it wasn't an oil leak, which is good. It was just, it was something that was loose underneath there that was making the oil leak. So he said it's good. I just tightened up, he tightened, whatever was loose, he ended up tightening it up. So that's a good thing, you know. It was bad enough that I was already going through the stress of thinking it was the alternator or the battery, having that cost, the labor, to add on top of, oh my God, I might have an oil leak too. But good news, don't have an oil leak. You know, it was just a loose screw, whatever was loose underneath there, we were able to fix it. So yeah, so everything's all good. Everything's taken care of. So I think the only thing I need to do now with that car is change the high beam and the low beams lights. And of course, my car can't be a simple, you know, light. I have to have a specialized HDI high beam lights because it's a Lincoln Navigator. So, and of course it can't be an easy car. It has to be a complicated car. But either way, I'm grateful that everything got taken care of. I'm grateful that it wasn't something major, and now I can go back to work. So that is the whole entire scoop for what happened with my car. So thank you guys for joining me on this video, and we will see you guys on the next vlog.